Good kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Back in, cuts to his corner, take the shot, he scores!
Sportsmanship is learned, practiced, and executed. Respect for the opponent, spectators, coaches, and game officials are a must at all levels of athletics. By meeting the challenge of sportsmanship in the stands, you are providing a sound example for students, as well as representing your community and school with dignity and pride. Taunting, demeaning, and vulgar language directed towards opponents and contest officials is disrespectful and will not be tolerated. Thank you for your support and your assistance, and enjoy the game. And now at this time, will you please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of tonight's national anthem, performed by the Peters Township High School Pep Band. And now for tonight's starting lineups, first for the visitors from Baldwin. At guard, a junior, number 10, Joseph Starzinski. At guard, a junior, number 11, Connor Lavelle. At guard, a senior, number 13, Andrew Dagenhart. At forward, a sophomore, number 35, Connor Gibson. And at forward, a junior, number 50, Dorian Ford. And for the Indians, at guard, a 5'9", junior, number 15, Julian Maceo. At guard, a 5'10", senior, number 2, Connor Wang. At guard, a 6' senior, number 23, Michael McDonald. At guard, a 6'4", senior, number 14, Sam Pacharka. And at guard, a 6'6", senior, number 5, Colin Cody. Peters Township is coached by Gary Goga, assisted by Ed Rafferty, Joe Scaglio, Mike Fisher, and Tim Swope.
Good evening, viewers. I am Brooke Hazard, and I'll be your announcer tonight for the boys varsity basketball game. Tonight's teams are Peters Township Indians and the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders. I'm not sure how this game's going to play out. I hope it'll be a very entertaining and tight game like the JV game was. But I have no clue. And the tip-off goes to Peters. McDonald got the tip-off. And And McDonald has the ball again. Passes it to Maceo. Gives it back to McDonald. To Cody. To McDonald again. Petrarca has the ball now. Maceo gives it to McDonald. Gives it to Dwayne. Then almost turned the ball over. McDonald gets the ball. Almost went for the layup, but ended up giving the ball to Lavelle, to Ford. Lavelle has the ball right now. Dragonheart. Now Stardzinski went for the three-pointer and missed the shot. Maceo passes in for Peters, giving it to Petrarca. Peters seems to be passing around the three-point line, looking for an opening. Petrarca caught the ball that almost went out of bounds with a very wide pass. Maceo goes in. A timeout, a Peters Township timeout.
Peters Township, 30-second timeout.
The score is still 0-0. And I haven't really seen much of this match. And I don't know why Peters called a timeout. Baldwin's defense seems to be pretty on point. They're a good match for Peters' offense. I haven't seen much of Baldwin's offense. I can't wait till later in the game. Maceo's passing in for Peters. Petrarca gets the ball. Dwayne gets it, gives it to Petrarca again. Cody goes for the three-pointer. It rolls out of the rim. And Stardzinski gets the ball for Baldwin. He passes it to Jitson, who almost went for the layup, but seemed to lose the grip on the ball, making it fly out of bounds. Maceo passes to Petrarca. Back to Maceo. They're just doing a little handoff right now. Dwayne gets the ball to Maceo, to McDonald. Throws it over to Dwayne. Cody gets right next to the hoop, and Petrarca got the rebound and the shot, giving the first points of the game to Peters. Jitson has the ball currently, and Lavelle almost scored. Lavelle's point.
Peters Township foul number 23, Michael McDonald.
Lavelle was fouled on, giving the ball to Baldwin. Lavelle is passing in. He passes it to Stardzinski, who makes the shot.
Joe Stardzinski.
It's a pass off between Maceo and McDonald. Cody gets the ball, and he makes the shot from inside the key. Stardzinski passes into Dragonheart. Lavelle gets the ball, and he gives it to Jitson, who makes the shot.
35, Connor Dixon.
Cody gets the ball and was fouled on, giving him 2 free throws.
On the foul, number 11, Connor Lavelle. At the line for Peters Township, number 5, Colin Cody.
The first shot is in.
Into the game for the Indians, number 3, Josh Casilli.
And the second shot is also in. Jitson is passing in for Baldwin. Gives it to Lavelle. Lavelle was stopped in his tracks just then. Degenhart gives it to Jitson, who traveled with the ball, giving the ball to Peters. Petrarca will be passing in. It's just a pass off right now. And Petrarca gets under the net and makes the shot. Jitson passed to Lavelle, who passed to Jitson, who tripped over the ball and gave the ball to Peters,
Petrarca.
where Petrarca scored a layup. Jitson's trying to go for a layup, but was fouled on, giving him 2 free throws.
Peters Township foul number 14, Sam Petrarca. At the line for Baldwin, number 35, Connor Gibson.
The first shot is in.
Into the game for Baldwin, number 23, Nicholas Petrilli. Into the game for Peters Township, number 10, Logan Pfeiffer.
And the second shot is also in. Pfeiffer will be passing in for Peters. And Cody, the ball was stolen from Cody. Starzinski stole the ball. And Petrilli knocked the pass out of bounds. Pfeiffer is passing in to Petrarca, who's trying to get around this aggressive defense from Baldwin. Petrarca is going for the three-pointer, who makes the shot
Petrarca for 3!
with a very nice swish. Petrilli went for the shot, and Petrarca knocked the ball out of his hands. And Cody gets the ball, went for the layup, but just hit it off the backboard. Lavelle gets the ball, and Cody stole the ball, and he goes for the layup, and he misses. Casilli tried to get the rebound, but he also missed his shot. Currently, Degenhart passes the ball to Lavelle, who makes his shot.
Passing good by number 11, Connor Lavelle. Timeout. Baldwin.
Baldwin timeout.
30-second timeout.
This score is 13-8. I'd say that Baldwin has a really great offense. They're always really quick with their plays, but their defense lacks a little compared to Peters' offense, which is why Peters keeps scoring more. Pfeiffer is passing him for Peters. He hands it off to McDonald. Looks like Baldwin is starting with a more laid-back defense. McDonald dives in for the layup and makes it. Ford is cornered. and the ball was stolen from him by Casilli, but Casilli fouled on Ford. Starzinski is passing in for Baldwin. Starzinski passes to Ford. And the ball went out off of a Peters player.
Into the game for the Indians, number 4, Pat McDonald.
And now Starzinski passes him for Baldwin. He passes to Degenhart. Back to Starzinski. To Lavelle. Goes for the shot. Bounces off. And Patrick McDonald got the rebound. Petrarca goes for the layup. Rolls right outside of the rim. And Piper somehow made the ball fly out of the court and into the Baldwin cheerleaders. But apparently it was off of a Baldwin player. Pfeiffer passed into Petrarca. Patrick McDonald. Nope. Pfeiffer has the ball. He gives it to Dwayne, who goes for the three-pointer, and it rolls outside the rim where Petrilli got the rebound. Jitson goes for the layup, and he makes the shot.
Ball to basket by 35, Connor Gibson.
Petrarca's heading down court currently. Gives it to Fontaine. Petrarca's inside the key, but trapped. Almost went for the layup, but Piper went for the three-pointer and made it. Degenhart has the ball. He gives it to Lavelle, who is right under the net.
Ball to basket by number 11, Connor Lavelle.
And makes that shot. Petrarca's does a fancy little pass to McDonald. Petrarca went for the three-pointer, but Jitson got the rebound. Fontaine passed off to Petrarca. He's taking his time. Looks like he's just gonna hold the ball. Oh, he's going for the layup. With 5 seconds left to spare in the quarter.
Peters Township foul number 10, Logan Piper.
Peters Township foul with 0.1 seconds left to spare in the quarter.
Number 5, Colin Cody.
Obviously, Baldwin couldn't make that shot. At the end of the first quarter, the score is 20-12 with Peters Township in the lead. At the start of the second quarter, Baldwin will be passing in. Petrilli is passing in for Baldwin, who gives it to Degenhard. Degenhard gives it to Ford, who makes the shot under the net.
Dorian Ford.
McDonald has the ball for Peters, who gives it to Cody, who makes the shot from inside the key. Jitson passes into Degenhard. Degenhard almost made that crazy shot. Peters now has the ball. Dwayne passes into McDonald. Dwayne gives it to Cody, who passes it around. McDonald makes the three-pointer.
Michael McDonald.
It's a pass off between Jitson and Starzinski. Ford gets the ball and almost made the shot from under the net. Peters got the rebound. Cody gives it to Dwayne, who goes for the three-pointer and airballs it, but McDonald saves the ball, and a foul. Petrilli fouled on Petrarca, giving the ball to Peters. Dwayne is passing in.
Number 12, Obadiah Abdul.
McDonald gets the ball. And Abdul knocks the ball onto McDonald's shoe, giving them the ball.
Evan Lavelle.
Starzinski is passing in for Baldwin. Degenhart gets the ball. Petrarca intercepts the pass. They keep trying to go in for a layup, but no one can seem to get past them at the moment. They're all looking for an opening, and Dwayne was right there, but he couldn't catch the pass. Cody's right by the net. His shot bounces outside of the rim, and Starzinski gets the rebound. Lavelle has the ball and somehow didn't drop it or travel. He made his shot either way. McDonald gets the ball for Peters. Petrarca gives it to Cody, who's inside the net, and his shot does not count due to his foul on Baldwin.
Here's Township foul number 5, Colin Cody. And at the end for the Indians, number 10, Logan Piper. Number 11, Luke Fontaine. And number 22, Mason Ziegler.
And Judson passed into Abdul. Judson almost went in. Ooh. Judson gets the ball and traveled with it, giving Peters the ball. And Dwayne has the ball. Gives it to Pfeiffer, who gives it to Ziegler. Cody almost made the shot, got his own rebound and made the shot. Okay, we have both Abduls in the game, so I'm sorry. And Lavelle made the shot. Pfeiffer gives it to Dwayne, who gives it to Cody, who goes for the three-pointer, and it bounces off the rim. And Lavelle gets the rebound. Abdel went for the shot, but sadly couldn't make it. Pfeiffer will be passing in for Peters.
Returning for ball, number 10, Joe Starzinski. Number 11, Connor Lavelle. Number 13, Andrew Degenhart.
Pfeiffer passes it to McDonald, who gives it to Pfeiffer, who is open under the net and makes his shot. Degenhart is chilling with the ball. He passes it to Abdul, who gives it to Lavelle, who goes for the shot and makes it.
Basket by number 11, Connor Lavelle.
Impressive. McDonald gets the ball, who passes it to Fontaine, who gives it to Pfeiffer. Petrarca gets the ball, who's looking for a shot. Petrarca stuck under the net but was fouled on, giving him 2 free throws.
Baldwin foul, number 11, Connor Lavelle. At the line for the Indians, 14, Sam Petrarca.
The first shot is in.
Returning for the Indians, number 5, Colin Cody.
And the second shot is also in. Jitson passes it to Degenhardt, who gives it to Abdul. That was a very nice long passing off. Jitson was fouled on by Ziegler, giving Jitson 2 free throws.
Indians foul, number 22, Mason Ziegler.
The first 3. There was only 1 free throw, and which he did not make. McDonald is passing in for Peters, who gives it to Cody. Back to McDonald. To Petrarca, who's not going for it. Fontaine gets the ball. McDonald gets the ball. Fontaine's going for the layup. Oh, and it bounces off. And Jitson gets the rebound. He's racing down court. Traveled with the ball.
Returning for the Indians, number 10, Logan Piper.
McDonald is passing in for Peters.
Returning for Baldwin, number 2, Joseph Carr, number 50, Dorian Ford.
McDonald passes into Cody. To Petrarca, who's going for the layup. Ooh, and that was not his usual layup. Starzinski makes that far 3-pointer from the side. That was impressive. McDonald gets the ball. He gives it to Cody, who passes it to Petrarca. Cody gets the ball and he goes for the layup. He makes it and gets fouled on, giving him 1 free throw.
All the foul, number 11, Connor Lavelle. Returning for the Indians, number 2, Connor Dwayne.
The first shot is in, the first and only shot.
Returning for the Indians, number 3, Josh Casilli. Returning for Baldwin,
Ford will
35,
be passing in for Baldwin. Ford passes to Jitson, who gives it to Carr. Degenhardt goes for the layup, makes it wide. Ford got the rebound, but was fouled on, giving him 2 free
Indians foul
throws.
number 2, Connor Dwayne. At the line for Baldwin, number 50, Dorian Ford.
And the shot is in.
Returning for the Indians, number 5, Colin Cody.
The second shot is out. Casilli got the rebound. McDonald gets the ball. Petrarca's going in for the layup. and makes it.
Tarka.
Degenhardt has the ball, passes it to Starzinski, who goes for the three-pointer and makes it.
Three-pointer good, number 10, Joe Starzinski.
McDonald gets the ball to Dwayne. He gives it to Petrarca, who's going for the layup. Ooh, and it's off the rim. Jitson gets the rebound. Starzinski gets the ball. And fouled on Peters Township, giving Peters the ball.
Baldwin foul, number 10, Joe Starzinski. Returning for Baldwin, number 12, Obadiah Abdul. Returning for the Indians, number 10, Logan Pfeiffer.
McDonald passes in to Pfeiffer, who gives it to Cody, to Dwayne. McDonald and just around the world. Petrarca's going for the layup and makes it.
And Petrarca.
Degenhardt gets the pass, who gives it to Jitson, who makes the layup.
Baldwin basket by 35, Connor Gibson.
Dwayne has the ball, he gives it to Petrarca, who gives it to Cody, who almost lost the ball but saved it. Dwayne has the ball, he gives it to Petrarca. It's just a little around the world right now. Cody passes it to Petrarca, who's looking for someone. Petrarca's going for the layup and makes the shot. Starzinski's going down court. He passes it off to Carr, who missed his three-pointer. There was a foul that occurred. Baldwin foul. Nope. A Peters Township foul on Degenhardt, giving him
13, Andrew Degenhardt.
at least one free throw.
Again for Baldwin, number 15, Evan Lavelle. The 14, James Wesley.
And the shot is out. Pfeiffer gives it to Petrarca, who gives it to McDonald, who passes it to Dwayne, who goes for the three-pointer and makes
Three-pointer
it.
good, number 2, Connor Dwayne.
Degenhardt passes into Abdul, gets the ball, and he's racing down to make the layup, and he makes it.
Baldwin basket at 25, as a lead on Abdul.
To end the first half, the score is 43 to 33 with only 10 points in the lead. Peters Township has those 10 points.
Located out in the hallway.
I can't wait to see if Baldwin will make up the lead or pass them in this next half. Back with the second half or the third quarter. Peters Township will be passing in. Dwayne passed into McDonald. Who passes into passes it to Casilli. And Dwayne goes for the three-pointer and misses. Ford gets the rebound. Degenhardt gets the ball and becomes trapped.
Indians foul number 3, Josh Casilli.
Casilli fouls on Degenhardt, giving Baldwin the ball. Lavelle passes in to Degenhardt. Lavelle goes for the three-pointer and makes the
Three-pointer
shot.
hit by number 11, Connor Lavelle.
Casilli goes for the three-pointer. Ford catches the air ball. Petrarca goes for the shot and makes it. Surprisingly, very impressive. Degenhardt gets the ball. He passes it to Judson. Degenhardt went to pass to Ford, but Ford was not in the area. Peters Township got the ball. McDonald is taking his time down court. Petrarca passed to Cody when the ball flies out of his hands. Judson is passing in, passes into Degenhardt. Degenhardt passes to Judson. Starzinski passes it to Ford. Jump ball. Baldwin gets the ball. And Lavelle is passing in for Baldwin. Passes into Starzinski, who misses his three-pointer. Casilli got the rebound. Petrarca's was stopped before he could go for the layup. Dwayne gets the ball and he passes it to Petrarca, who traveled with the ball. Yikes, unlike him. Judson passes into Lavelle. Judson gives it to Starzinski, who was fouled on.
And he's foul number 14, Sam Petrarca.
Baldwin will be passing in. Lavelle is passing in. He passes into Judson. Judson gives it to Starzinski, and it's just going to be around the world for a bit. Ford goes for the layup, but Cody got the rebound. Cody goes for the shot and makes it right outside the key. Degenhardt gets the ball and was trapped and fouled on, giving the ball to Baldwin, where Judson is passing in.
Returning for the Indians, number 10, Logan Piper, number 11, Luke Fontaine. Returning for Baldwin, number 12, Obadiah Abdul, number
Judson passes into Degenhardt. Abdul gets the ball and he goes for the layup and makes it.
Basket by number 12, Obadiah Abdul.
McDonald has the ball. Petrarca was stopped, and Cody goes for the three-pointer. It bounces off, and Abdul knocks the ball out of. Peters knocked the ball out of bounds, although it looks like Baldwin knocked it out, but it's not my call. Degenhardt passes to Judson, who goes for the layup and makes it.
Follow basket by number 35, Connor Gibson.
A 30-second timeout called by Peters. The score is 47-40. Peters Township is 7 points in the lead. It's a very evenly matched game. Peters just got a good lead from the beginning, and they've been able to keep it. But every time they score a point, Baldwin also scores a point right after. And it's just been on and off since the game has started. But I think Peters will end up keeping their lead throughout the entire game. Pfeiffer passes into McDonald, who passes it back to Pfeiffer, who gives it to Petrarca. To McDonald, who goes for the three-pointer, and it's out. And it's Peters' ball because of a foul from Baldwin.
Returning for the Indians, number 3, Josh Casilli.
Pfeiffer's passing in, passes to Casilli, who gives it to Cody. Cody goes for the layup and makes it.
Returning for Baldwin, number 15, Evan Lavelle.
Jitson passes into Abdul, who gives it to the other Lavelle. And he was fouled on by Petrarca, giving him 2 free throws.
Indians foul number 14, Sam Petrarca. At the line for Baldwin, 15, Evan Lavelle.
His first shot was out. Will he make his second shot? And the second shot is in. Pfeiffer is passing in for Peters. He gives it to McDonald. He gives it to Pfeiffer, who almost dropped the ball. And it's just a pass off. Cody gets the ball, and he's in the key. Ooh! And the ball was stolen out from Cody's hands, and it rolled out of bounds. Pfeiffer is passing in for Peters. McDonald gets the ball, who gives it to Cody. To McDonald, who passes it to Cody, who makes his layup. Cody's been a great player this game. Usually he's more of a second hand player, and he's more of a starting player. That makes sense in my head, but may not make sense coming out of my mouth. Lavelle was fouled on, and the shot is in.
Returning for the Indians, number 2, Connor Dwayne. This is a game for Baldwin, 33, Riley Volker, and 50, Dorian Ford.
The second shot is also in. Pfeiffer's passing in, passes it to Cody, to Pfeiffer, who gives it to Dwayne, to Pfeiffer, to Dwayne, who rolls the ball off of Degenhardt's foot. Not sure if that was on purpose or not. Either way, Peters still has the ball.
14, Sam Petrarca.
Petrarca passes it back to Dwayne and gives it to Pfeiffer. Petrarca gets the ball, gives it. The ball is.
Foul number 33, Riley Volker.
Volker fouled on Peters. Pfeiffer is passing in. Casilli gets the ball to Dwayne, to Pfeiffer, who goes for the three-pointer and makes it.
Logan Pfeiffer.
Degenhardt gets the pass. And who passes it to Ford, who is wide open at the net and made his shot. Petrarca goes in for the layup and goes a little too high. He fouled.
14, Sam
Petrarca fouled on Baldwin. Now Ford will be passing in for Baldwin.
25, that's Leo Abdul.
Ford passes it to Abdul. Volker got his rebound, but was fouled on whenever he went back up for it. Giving him 2 free throws.
At the line for Baldwin, number 33, Riley Volker.
And the shot is an air ball. That's awkward. And the second shot is off the rim. Lavelle got the rebound, but Casilli stole the ball from him. Ooh, the ball was passed to Dwayne, who couldn't catch it. Abdul gets the ball for Baldwin. Abdul gives it to Lavelle, who's going in for the layup, but was a little too far on it. Cody gets the ball. He loses his guard, Lavelle. Pfeiffer now has it. Dwayne tried to pass for Cody, but the ball was intercepted, and Carr got the ball, but knocked the ball out of bounds.
Returning the ball to number 10, Joe Starzinski. Number 13, Andrew
Where the
Degenhardt.
ball was knocked out on a Peters player. Lavelle is passing in for Baldwin. He passes to Ford, who gives it to Starzinski, to Degenhardt. Degenhardt gives it to Lavelle, who I thought was going for the three-pointer. Starzinski goes for the layup, but missed. Ford tried to get the rebound, but Peters ended up getting that. Cody goes for the three-pointer, and he misses. Starzinski gets the rebound. Who goes for the layup and makes
Follow
it.
basket by number 10, Joe Starzinski.
Dwayne has the ball. He gives it to Pfeiffer, who gives it to Casilli, to Fontaine, when Starzinski knocks the ball out of bounds, giving the ball to Peters.
Ball was substitutions, number 23, Nicholas Petrelli, and 35, Connor Gibson.
Dwayne passes in to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer gives it to Dwayne, who is going in for it and was fouled on, giving him 2 free throws.
Baldwin foul, number 23, Nicholas Petrilli. At the line for Peters Township, number 2, Connor Dwayne.
The free throw is off the rim.
Returning for Baldwin, number 50, Dorian Ford. Returning for the Indians, number 22, Mason Ziegler. End of the game.
And the second free throw is off the rim too. Degenhardt gets the ball and he's going straight in for the layup. And he missed it. Ziegler got the rebound. And that was like a free-for-all there. Cody goes for the three-pointer and it's off the rim. Ford gets the rebound. Threw way too far ahead of Degenhardt. At the end of the third quarter, the score is 54-47 with Peters Township still in the lead. Let's see how this last quarter
is located out in the hallway.
Now with this next quarter, I wonder if Baldwin will be able to make up the 7-point difference and pass it,
Fourth quarter possession, Peters
possibly.
Township. Ladies and gentlemen, if you get out your 50-50 tickets, we will announce the number of tonight's winner.
McDonald has the ball for Peters. He gives it to Pfeiffer, to Casilli, it's around the world. Dwayne gives it to McDonald. It's just going to be a little game of cat and mouse. Cody's in the key and he almost made his shot. Pfeiffer's down by the net and was fouled on, giving him 2 free throws.
Baldwin foul number 35, Connor Gibson. The line for the Indians, number 10, Logan Pfeiffer.
And the shot is
The winning
in.
50-50 ticket number is 346-671. 346-671. Please visit the concession stand to collect your winnings.
The second shot is also in. That barely moved the net. That was a nice shot. Degenhardt has the ball for Baldwin. Gives it to Lavelle, to Starzinski, who is fouled on. And he now receives 2 free throws in return.
Indians foul number 5, Colin Cody. The line for Baldwin, number 10, Joe Starzinski.
Starzinski's first free throw is in. And the second shot was off the rim. Cody got the rebound. He passes it to McDonald, who gives it to Casilli, to Cody, who doesn't make the shot from inside the key. Starzinski gets the rebound, who's going straight in for the layup and was fouled on, giving him 2 more free throws.
Number 10, Joe Starzinski.
That's called strategy.
Number 23, Michael McDonald. Returning for Baldwin, number 12, Obadiah Abdul. Number 15, Evan Lavelle.
And the first shot is off the rim. Oh, he only got 1 that time. Pfeiffer passes to McDonald, who gives it to Dwayne. Who gives it to Cody, who makes his layup. Degenhardt gets the ball. He passes to Starzinski, who gives it to Abdul, who's trying to get in. A timeout by Baldwin, a full minute timeout.
Timeout. Baldwin.
The score is 58-50 with Peters Township in the lead by 8 points. Baldwin's going to really need to step up their defense and offense. Because like I said earlier, it's very evenly matched. But since Peters Township started off with a good lead, Baldwin has been unable to make up this lead. At the start of coming out of this timeout, Baldwin will have the ball. Starzinski is passing in. He passes into Ford, who gives it to Jitson, to Ford, who's going for the layup and makes it.
Ball the basket by number 50, Dorian Ford.
Pfeiffer passed into Petrarca. And Pfeiffer gives it to Ziegler. Petrarca gives it to Ziegler, who gives it to Dwayne. It's just going around and around. Is someone gonna go for the shot? Ziegler goes for the three-pointer. It's off the rim. Dwayne got the rebound. He brings it outside again. And it's another game, but Pfeiffer makes his layup.
Pfeiffer.
Degenhardt gets the ball. He gives it to Starzinski. Jitson gets the ball, and he's going for his own shot. He got his own rebound and made the second attempt. Petrarca has the ball for Peters, who gives it to McDonald. Dwayne got the ball. It's just around the world again. McDonald goes for the three-pointer and makes it.
Michael McDonald.
Starzinski goes for his three-pointer. He misses, though. Pfeiffer got the rebound and gives it to Petrarca. Dwayne has the ball. He gives it to Petrarca, who makes his shot down by the net. Ford passes into Degenhardt. He gives it to Jitson. Degenhardt went to give it to Ford, but
Returning for ball to number 11.
it was
Connor
not.
Lavelle, number 12,
It was
Obadiah
intercepted
Abdul, number
and
33.
then knocked
Riley
out of bound
Volker.
by Peters. Starzinski is passing in for Baldwin.
Returning for the Indians, number 2, Connor Dwayne, number 3, Josh Casilli, number 4, Pat McDonald. Timeout.
A full-minute
Peters
timeout by Peters.
This is a full timeout.
The score is 65-54. Peters Township is in the lead by 11 points. It is possible, but highly unlikely, that Baldwin will gain that lead and pass it in the given time left. So I'm gonna place my money and place it on Peters and say they will win this game. Coming out of this timeout, Abdul is passing in for Baldwin, who gives it to Starzinski. He gives it to Jitson, who's by the net, who went for a shot, but Patrick McDonald got the rebound. Casilli goes for the three-pointer, and it's out of the rim. Patrick McDonald got that rebound. He gives it to Cody, to Dwayne, and Dwayne's not going for the layup.
Returning for Baldwin, number 13, Andrew Degenhardt, number 50,
Peters
Dorian Ford.
gets the ball.
Returning for the Indians, number 14, Sam Petrarca, number 23, Michael McDonald.
Pfeiffer's passes into Cody, who missed his three-pointer, and Starzinski got the rebound. Starzinski gives it to Ford, but Ford couldn't catch the ball and knocked the ball out of bounds instead. McDonald is passing in to Petrarca, to Pfeiffer, and McDonald gives it to Cody. Dwayne gets the ball, gives it to Pfeiffer, and it's just another game of Around the World right now. Dwayne goes for the three-pointer and makes it.
Hunter goes, number 2, Hunter Dwayne.
Very impressive. Starzinski has the ball and he gives it to Degenhardt, who goes for a three-pointer of his own, misses it, and Lavelle got the rebound. A full minute timeout by Baldwin. The score is 68-54 with Peters Township 14 points in the lead. It's looking more and more like Peters is definitely going to win this game. Baldwin has put up a pretty good fight, but Peters has really stepped up their game compared to the last couple home games they've had. Coming out of this timeout, Baldwin is passing in. Starzinski is passing in for Baldwin, passes it to Degenhardt. Back to Starzinski. They're like a little duo. Judson went for the shot by the net, missed it, and Dwayne got the rebound. Dwayne gives it to Ziegler. Cody goes for the layup, but was fouled on, and now he receives 2 free throws.
Holding foul number 35, Hunter Gibson. At the line for the Indians, number 5, Colin Cody.
And the first shot is in.
In the game for ball number 2, Joseph Carr. Number 14, James Wesley. Number 23, Nicholas Petrilli.
And the second shot is also in, rounding up Peters' score to an even 70. Lavelle gives it to, which player is that? That would be Westling. Westling was fouled on, giving him a
Indians foul number 22.
2 free throws. The first one is in.
Turning for the Indians, number 14, Sam Petrarca, number 23, Michael McDonald.
And the second one follows suit. Pfeiffer passing to McDonald. McDonald just blew through two of the Baldwin players. Foul. Baldwin foul.
Baldwin foul number 14, James Wesley. Returning for the Indians, number 22, Mason Ziegler. Number 3, Josh Casilli.
Dwayne is
Into the
passing
game
in
for Baldwin. Number 21,
for
Anthony
Peters.
Cherico.
He passes in to Cody, who is trying to get past Abdul. Dwayne is gives it to Cody, and Cody gives it to Pfeiffer to Casilli. Ooh, and Casilli was fouled on. That's gonna give him 2 free throws.
12 Obadiah Hill. On the line for the Indians, number 3, Josh Casilli. Returning for Baldwin.
And the first shot is off
Returning
the
for Baldwin,
rim.
number 13, Andrew Degenhardt. Number 14, James Wesley. Number 23, Nicholas Petrilli. Into the game for the Indians. Number 25, Shane Partzak.
The second shot is
And number
in.
35, Jake Stabile.
Degenhardt went for it. Lavelle made his
Three-pointer good by number 11,
three-pointer.
Connor Lavelle. Timeout, Baldwin.
A 30-second timeout by Baldwin. The score is 71
With a
to
30-second timeout.
59. Peters Township has a 12-point lead as of right now. I'm not sure how Baldwin would be able to save themselves this late in the game. I mean, they could, but I'm not going to put my money on it. Pfeiffer passes into Petrarca. Who gives it to McDonald. Pfeiffer goes for the layup. Starzinski got the rebound. McDonald is on Starzinski like a cat on a mouse. Degenhardt gets
Andrew
the shot from
Degenhardt.
inside the key.
Timeout, Baldwin.
A full minute timeout from Baldwin. The score has changed. It's a 71 to 61. Peters is now only 10 points in the lead. With only a minute left to spare, I guess it is possible that Baldwin makes 5 two-point shots within 60 seconds. Likely? No. Possible? Yes. Pfeiffer will be passing him for Peters coming out of this timeout. Pfeiffer passes into Petrarca, who is cornered. McDonald gives it to... McDonald gave the ball to Stabile, who we haven't seen in a while. And the ball was knocked out of bounds. Baldwin is really stepping up their game. Pfeiffer passes it into Petrarca, who was fouled on, giving him 1 free throw, but if he makes the first one, he's gonna get a second one. Will he make it? I hope so. And he does! Yay, a second one. the second one is also in. Great job, Pacharka. Degenhardt gets the ball, and it looks like Wessling tried to go for a three-pointer. McDonald has the ball for Peters. He gives it to good old Stabile, who was fouled on, giving him
Auto foul number 35, Connor Gibson.
2 free
Peters Township,
throws.
number 35, Jake Stabile.
I believe that's what the ref said. And the first shot is
34
off
number
the
22,
rim.
Mason Ziegler.
The second shot
In the game for Baldwin, number 2, Joseph Carr, number 23, Nicholas Petrilli.
The second shot shall be in. Abdul has the ball for Baldwin. Abdul did a very bad pass to Lavelle? Oh man, I'm pretty sure I'm butchering all of their last names. McDonald is taking his time with 10 seconds left to spare in the game, and they're calling it quits. The score is 74-61 with
Final score, Peters Township 74.
13 points in the lead. Peters Township won the game.
Please drive home safely.
I am Brooke Hazard, your host for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening, viewers.